Ricky. Lord knows I'm from the gutter, trying to get my own island, screaming gullah gullah. Dated a detective and had her undercovers. She had a son and he called me a motherfucker.
Champion. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Got the facts with me. Shake my hand. Appreciate you. Got the facts with me. It's only right to have facts and conversation. And this is a matchup I think only like you can really appreciate. Somebody like you of your caliber that's been around, that's been in the footage of battles back then.
Yes.
That knows the history, has knowledge on everything. He was on the street corners. Shit, you was there for Serious Young. We see you in the footage.
Yeah.
A lot of the new guys in this culture, there's no disrespect. It's always dope to have new fans, but they don't get it.
Oh no, they don't.
They don't understand the level, the magnitude that this matchup is right here. And me knowing a lot, I said not as much as you. Again, it being you was there and everything. But Murda Mook and Reed is a heavyweight bout.
Definitely a heavyweight bout.
It's something that's needed to bring closure.
We're 13 years in.
Yeah.
13.
And I want answers too, you know what I mean? You probably have the answers already, but I'm pretty sure Mook will wrap it in this round, you know what I mean? We go back to Reed Dollaz.
You don't want to see that sawed-off spaz on your ass or that 187 ski mask out the cab. I lay against the ropes, weave and I jab, dip that with the right, then wing, you'll get tagged.
Mm-hmm. You know, when he was making them trips to New York, you see Murda Mook and Lux watching.
Lux was watching.
Mook wasn't watching?
Just Lux.
I thought Mook was watching.
Just Lux. That was in the Bronx. That was
Lux. Bronx. They said, but it's Bronx representative on the footage.
Yep.
So Mook wasn't there?
Mook was not there.
I'm about to watch that again.
You should.
Damn, so I can't even say that. Mook like, Black, you got that wrong. I got it wrong. That's why we have to have the facts. Yeah. You see the facts come out like that? You see that?
It's all
shit,
here.
Lux ain't say nothing to him.
Lux ain't say nothing to him.
But it still goes back to this though. Why wasn't he stopped then? You see somebody again in them days, you pull up on somebody, you got a rap, it's on site, business wasn't heavy back then. You see somebody running a gun and you take care of that man.
I'm really shocked Lux didn't step into that. I'm very, very shocked.
That was prime Reed.
That was in the Bronx. That was prime Reed.
That was Rambo, everything Reed.
Reed
on
is
fire.
Oh man, he was a spooky Reed boy. He was.
That was a smart decision.
It was aggressive punchlines.
Oh my God.
And it was the imagery that Reed possessed back then. I don't know why Lux didn't step in. Lux should have stepped in that day. He should have stepped in that day because Trigger got cooked.
Oh, bad.
I also feel like
bad.
I don't know where Reed was going when he was going to Harlem. I don't feel like he was going to Harlem. I feel like he was going, like he went to the Bronx. That footage is in the Bronx. Yeah. That's not Harlem. If he went to Harlem, he would have got everything he was asking for. He would have got everything he was looking for if he would have went to the right places in Harlem. Because in Harlem, you would have had to see Fred, you would have had to see Charlie, you would have had to see me, you would have had to see Mook, you would have had to see Rex, you would have had to see Lux, you would have had to see Mills, you would have had to see Most, you would have had to see everybody.
Yeah.
J.R. Ryder, Smoke Dizza. He didn't go through Harlem. That's why we only seen Trigger.
But that's still New York though.
It's still New York. It's the Bronx. But the thing about it is the Bronx wasn't known for block to block to block to block. Every block had a rapper.
Yeah.
That was Harlem. So when he said he was going through Harlem, and this is no shot to Reed, Reed, I love you. I don't know where he was in Harlem. I don't know where he was. And I don't think anybody knew. Because at one point, Nemesis was calling out Reed. Mm-hmm. Because that footage was so powerful. That footage was so powerful.
Made us proud back in the day.
When he wore paint vests and ammo, and a lot of us thought that he only had those two rounds because that was all we saw. That Trigger footage was later. That came out later on.
Yeah.
But we saw that first raw for the streets footage, and we was like, oh damn. And Nemesis, he was like, yo, I want to battle Reed. I want to see what this is. I want to see if it's real. We want to see if it's real because we don't believe it's real.
Yeah.
So then it translates into, what happened with Smack. That took place 125th Street and 5th Avenue. Mm-hmm. And I was standing next to Joe Budden. If you look clearly into the footage when Mook is rapping, I got a red cardigan on. And you know, it was supposed to be Cass. And then it was supposed to be Reed. Click, I don't want to hear that shit.
Next nigga they threw in my face was Reed Dollaz. That was for 25 grand. I said, let's do it, no problem. Soon I got an independent deal, Mook. I'm trying to make a hit. I got an album coming, click. I don't want to hear that shit.
Ooh, oh my gosh. That was the shots heard around the world. And then that was it. You know? And there was a time when people didn't want to battle, especially Philly artists.
Oh yeah. Reed had I think he said this too in some interview, he had a deal at one point, so even if Murda Mook wanted to battle him in those stages, he wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do it. He couldn't do it. He was under contract. And at that time, battling was a stain. They wanted you to be away from it. That's the reason why I changed my name from Renegade to Mickey Factz. I had to get that off of me before I was able to proceed into my career. Yeah. So I get where Reed is coming from, and I'll never take that away from him.
And Charlie did the same thing, right?
Charlie did the same thing, yes. So with Reed, you know, trying to get him back into the culture has been a nightmare. You know, that John situation wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell.
It was supposed to be Surf on Summer Madness 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fact, because Surf called him out. See, listen, you got to know some part of his history. Surf called out Reed.
Yes.
That's how the energy was back then.
That's how the energy was. And
that would have been a look for Surf.
That would have been a look for Surf.
Go ahead, continue.
You know, I was talking to Surf, you know, in the DMs, and I was like, look, man, we're going to try. We're trying our best to get Reed, and Reed just wasn't with it. And then after Summer Madness 2, it was kind of like, I don't mean to bring it up, it's kind of like Wraith. The culture.
You can bring it up. I mean, that's why. Listen. Go ahead and check that shit out again. You know what I'm saying? It was masterful. 2 bottles for that. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. Golly.
Look.
Damn.
Smack drop Wraith.
Yeah.
Summer Madness 2 was Wraith, and everybody woke up, and now everybody wanted to come outside. And Reed was one of those guys that wanted to come outside finally, because he saw what it was. And you know, he's done well ever since then. And now we're here where we are. And
wait, let's double back to was it Murda Mook and Young Hot?
Murda Mook versus Young Hot, 2008.
And it was supposed to be
Mook versus Cass, and then Mook versus Reed.
Okay, we just had to get to clarify for you guys again. So, and that would, if that happened then.
And I think Cass wanted, from what Mook said, he wanted 100,000.
Look how time flies. Mook said anybody can use 20,000. Come on, Cass. Yeah. We can call them Tragedy and everything. Yeah. They cool now. I keep bringing it up. Part of me. Yeah. They cool now. So you know what I mean. But yeah, that was a crazy situation.
That's a time.
But fast forward, we're here.
We're here now.
Murda Mook versus Reed. Is it past due? As in, like, I know for us, we wanted it's still refreshing to see, but for the masses, is it like, okay, Floyd and Pacquiao, extra 5 years on top of it?
I think for people like us, we're excited for this.
Oh, I'm definitely excited.
But I feel like the new fans, they don't know what the hell is going to happen. They don't know what to expect. You know, Reed is not really punch heavy. Reed is more descriptive imagery, street based, which I love. Mook is angle based, but you know, you don't know with Mook.
Yeah.
I think because it's Reed, I don't know if he's gonna go angle based. I think he just might.
Cause what angles will you have against Reed?
I think they've already been used. On top of, you know, I think maybe you know, bringing it back to 08, maybe that's what Mook does. But I think Mook is gonna bring it to him a different way. Yeah. I think Mook is, you know, I don't know what he's gonna do. I haven't spoken to him, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Do-Rag Mook.
We should see A-Hat Reed too.
Oh my God, A-Hat
I think he should have did it versus Sean. I understand he's in Philly, lockdown, 1,000+. It made sense, but he didn't know he was gonna have Murda Mook. So if they would have did that on that stage, oh my God. White T2.
Let me ask you this question: have we seen Rambo Reed yet?
Shout out to Reed Dollaz. Respectfully, no. We have not seen Rambo. Rambo Reed, it goes beyond the raps. Look at his eyes.
Say my name and I appear like Candyman. I advise you to stay in your lane, boss. The age of 13, I was up in the range, dog. Not the one you drive, the one that's danger. Get him, boy! Get your face to release my anger.
When he rapped as Rambo Reed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He gave no fucks.
None.
Like his gestures, how he moved,
Yes.
everything, the confidence was at 1,000, fuck 100, it was at 1,000.
Potent.
Like I believe he was slap, whatever he said no raps when he was Rambo Reed.
Yeah.
I believed every last bit of it.
DJ
Plus more.
Pump his brakes, sawed off, pump his face, coward.
What?
That man. Wow. I want to see that Reed so bad.
It's a fact. And I'm gonna keep saying this. You can't do standard marketing with this. We gotta get everybody up to speed on what happened back then in 08 to now.
Yeah.
I definitely want to interview with Murda Mook. Not by me, just somebody sit down with him and talk like, yo,
what happened?
Break down the steps from then to now. Same thing with Reed. Break down the steps from then to now, and then put that out before the battle can even happen, before the face-off happens.
Yeah.
Like you need
This
that.
this needs a full documentary.
Yeah. It's because it's that level of
It's
special.
a lot of history between them two, and just if it would have happened in 08, like it's like if Melo got to the finals and played against LeBron because they both came in at the same time.
Yeah.
And they were both, the trajectory for both of them met its head right here, and it was like, this is what we want to see. We want to see Reed and Mook.
Yeah.
Right after that was Mook taking on Jones. Mook was battling the Titans at that time, and it's sad that people don't really take into account that these were the best of the best.
Oh yeah.
Like Mills was the best,
Yeah.
Lux was the
Serious.
best, Jones, Artie, and then he didn't want Young Hot. He wanted Reed and Cassidy. There's so many parallels between,
But the Young Hot battle is just it was Wraith.
the Young Hot.
It showed the levels. It showed the difference. It's like, oh, it showed like, okay, somebody can be here, and somebody can be right here.
That was masterful. That was a masterful performance. That was masterful. So,
do your history, people, please. I'm gonna answer that. I see. We're not ducking that. Trust me. We're not ducking that at all. Do your history, please. It's not your average battle, and that's not me trying to put sauce on the battle. You know what I mean? Or add marketing to it. But who I have winning?
Philly versus New York.
It's Philly versus Harlem, sir.
Philly versus Harlem.
Yeah, because we can say PA, you can say New York. Yeah. I mean.
Smicky. Lord knows I'm from the gutter, trying to get my own island, screaming gullah. Dated a detective and had her undercovers. She had a son and he called me a motherfucker.